Baby, don't you cry.
2/13/76, your life changed. Your first child was born and soon I took your name. You could've left the situation, not been a part of my life, but instead you stood by my side and made it your wife. We traveled a lot, even lived in Oahu, Hawaii, where I sipped great juice as you sat right beside me. I was too young to remember how we spent most days, but I remember going to the zoo and being afraid of the waves. Moved back to Minnesota, 3 more brothers came along. Grew older and it seemed more things went wrong. Arguments at home soon escalated to fights. Most of the time I was the cause, skipping class all night. Grades were dropping and I was never home often. Didn't contribute at home, tension not close to stopping. I was a teenager, filled with hatred and anger. No longer afraid of the danger, just made you a stranger. And yo, the anger bottled up inside, it had to be released. Mom couldn't stand this fight and all she wanted was peace. Mom, I promise everything's gonna be alright, so please. I know you can't stand seeing the both of us always argue and fight. I know this is your home and I don't always show respect. Too many times I said things that I later on in life regret. I used to walk home from school slow, tell you went to work just to avoid the arguing. Cause dad, I knew it hurt, I disrespected you, so you told me to leave your home. But as tough as I acted, I was scared to live on my own. Said I was wasting my time on music, that only made me madder. Music was my life and at the time, all that really mattered. Eventually we forgave each other and life got better. No more days and nights where we both lost our temper. It was just days after your 51st birthday, grandma died. You and mom were at the hospital right by her side. You received a late birthday card that contained photographs. I remember you at the table reminiscing on the past. I don't think I ever recalled seeing you cry through the years, but that day the pain was too great to hold back tears. And even though you knew she was at peace and in a better place, the sadness still showed in your eyes and on your face. Dad, some things happen we don't know why or how. She's probably painting pictures with the angels up in heaven right now. So I know you worry about Uncle Eddie since the both of you lost touch. Sometimes you just can't hold back the tears because it hurts too much. Dad, I'm sorry for all the times we used to argue and fight. The truth is I love you and I owe you my life. You're my hero and I owe you the utmost respect. From a young soldier, now an honored Vietnam vet. You worked hard to bring home a check, and no, you never quit. Even tired and aching, you didn't call in sick. Always provided for your family. You never left us hungry, even when the bills stacked up. When we was low with money, you always got on my case, cause you cared and was concerned. Didn't want me to make a fatal mistake or get burned. I learned so much from you, Dad, I can't thank you enough. Told me to prepare, cause times, yo, they gonna get tough. And while everyone's concerned about materialism and wealth, you said happiness, Mike, is just having your health. Told me to be at peace with God and enjoy the simple things of life. You always know the best remedy and give the best advice. Now every time we talk, you wanna know how my music's doing, where we got shows and how the new album's moving. Let's toast our Cabernets to happier days and healthier ways. No more storms, it's blue skies and bright sun rays. When you hear the song playing and you listen to the words, life ain't always a smooth and straight path, there's lots of bumps and curves. I thank God for giving me a wise and strong, caring dad. Sometimes we cry because we're happy and not always because we're sad.